It's week 3 and you're back for more Story a Day. If you have made it this far, let me tell you, I am confident that you're going to make it to the end of the month. You're going to keep writing. You're going to learn so much more about yourself as a writer than you expected, unless you've done it before, in which case you know. But for you new folk, you're going to love it. If you're here today, you are going to stay the course. So today you are getting, I think, your first actual prompt from me. I am taking my shot today, and I've decided that I'm going to do something that is not particularly original, and that's okay. I don't know that there are too many really original ideas in the world, but sometimes we need to be reminded of lessons that we have learned. So the prompt that I'm giving you today is to take one of the stories, either something that you are not quite happy with, or something you're really happy with. But I would say nothing kind of middling or in between, or nothing that's well, no, it's up to you. You take whatever you want. I want you to write it from a different point of view. I want you to take either a secondary character from the story, or the antagonist, or somebody watching it from a park bench, watching, you know, the drama unfold from a park bench across the way, and explore the story that you wrote. It can be one that you wrote during this challenge, it can be something you wrote years ago that you've discovered in a shoebox, but take something that you have written before. It can be a scene from a novel, and have a bash at writing it from a different point of view, a different character's point of view, and perhaps in a different tone, perhaps in a different format. You might want to narrate the scene as somebody sitting on that park bench telling their friend on their cell phone what they think is going on in the scene. You might want to write the scene which explains and gives depth to why the antagonist is acting the way they are. And this might not be something that ever turns up in public, it might not be something that ever turns up in your work in progress, or it might turn out to be better than the original story that you wrote. It might turn out to be more interesting than the original story you wrote, or it might just give depth to your understanding of your larger work that you're writing. Or it might just be an interesting exercise. Or, as always, you may want to disregard the prompt altogether and write whatever you were writing, whatever you're moved to write today. But I'm going to suggest that your prompt today is take a story that you've written before and use that as a jumping off point for another story featuring the original story in some way. It can be from another person's point of view, it can be a character who walks out of that scene and does something in reaction to it, it can be somebody viewing it from across the way and then transitioning into their own story, or it could be somebody misinterpreting what's going on and giving us their impression of it. At the risk of repeating myself, I'm going to let you write. I will see you in the community, and here's to week 3 of Story a Day. This week, next week, and then just a couple of days on the end, and you're going to be feeling so good by then. I look forward to chatting with you in the community, and keep writing.